Boy oh boy, what a week it's been. As you know, since I found the right settings and so forth that I've told you about, we've kind of gone on a bit of a learning curve, a bit of a journey, and I never thought that I would get so many subscribers so quickly. Yesterday we tipped over 2,000 subscribers on my channel here, and this put a big smile on my face. We've got lots of things to do, lots of things to learn, a few comments and bits and pieces that I'll pick up on and address so we know where we're going together, onwards and forwards. Somebody said to me, perhaps I should do products on here, sort of kind of affiliate marketing, because I need to earn. Things have been difficult for me, but that's another journey. If you want to know my life story, the ups, the downs, the issues that I've faced, the way that I deal with them, I'm happy to do a video about that, but I don't want to be negative. This channel will be purely talking about life stories, ASMR, exploring sounds, but in a way that it fits with me. There's lots of ASMR artists out there I've been looking over on another channel, and there's lots of different triggers and things, but for me it's all based, I think, on my voice and telling stories, offering solutions the way I find them. I'm not an expert, but I've travelled an interesting, colourful life. It's had its ups and downs, its challenges, which we all face, and I can share those experiences, and perhaps it might resonate with other people the way that I've tried to overcome them, which I continue to do. I've got a way to go yet. I've got to get out of this property by next April. It's a big old property. It's a 17th century farmhouse. In fact, 1634. And it's old. It's got low beams, some really quirky stuff. I bang my head on a regular basis, and I've got the scars to show. It's a lovely place. We used to keep animals. We moved here originally before my marriage collapsed, to run it as a small holding, an alternative way of life, as well as businesses that I were running. And we had Hebridean sheep, goats, pigs, European eagle owl, ducks, geese, chickens. We still have a tortoise. We had dogs. Only got one dog now. Had a cat. Sadly, the cat got run over recently, which really upset my daughter. And now we've had to downscale because we've got to find new places to live. That's not the end of the world, and it's not a negative. In my opinion, it's the turning of a page to a fresh chapter, where we explore and find what's coming next. So, my content here may be a little bit varied, but it's certainly not going to be about affiliate marketing or trying to sell you products. Once I'm monetized on here, you'll get bombarded with all the adverts, which I can only apologise for, but I am here to try and boost my earnings, because I am struggling a little bit, and I've got my daughter to support. But that aside, we're getting there, tipping over 2,000 subscribers yesterday. I think it's over 2,100 now. You're amazing, you guys. And the majority, I would say a very high percentage of the comments that I get are very supportive, which is very kind as well. I'm going to be talking again, but I'm going to do more videos about motorcycles. I'm going to learn how to put images into my videos, but as I say, bear with me. Once I'm moved next April, I'll be able to set up and settle down, knowing that I'm going to be there for a while, because I'm still running my business. And I'm doing affiliate marketing over on another platform, although did great last year, not so good this year, but that platform's probably saturated. It's, yeah, it was propping me up last year, but not this year. So yeah, there will be aspects, different types of what I'm doing, and hopefully, as I say, sharing my stories, my solutions, the way that I deal with things, the way I try to keep calm and positive onwards. Hopefully that will show a few people. It doesn't matter how big the problems are, sometimes you need to step back from them and address them gradually. Can't do it all in a day. Do it bit by bit. For me, I got myself in a huge amount of debt when business changed drastically, and I'm picking away on it. I still owe a fair bit, but I'm keeping on top just about. Some months there's nothing left to go shopping, and I find ways around that. There's always ways to get around it. There's some kind people out there, food banks, and I don't take from food banks on a daily basis. I'm tied in with a guy that he will message me late at night and say, I've got a few bits left that run out in 2 hours time date. Do you want any to freeze? So I put them in the freezer, which saves them, and it's cost me nothing. It's a hack. It's a way of surviving. So over on my other channel, sometimes there's some cooking videos that are a bit strange, but I make things up as I go along. Curries. I do love a curry. Do you like a curry? A spicy curry, using all sorts of different stuff like Cornish sea salts and chili sauces and spices, Chinese 5-spice, Madras curry powder. Yeah, I make a wicked curry. Perhaps I could. It's pretty difficult to make an ASMR video. Perhaps I could do a video, do a voiceover, and go through the process. It's an idea. But yeah, this channel is just going to be me evolving with your help to find where I fit in with it. If it's successful, brilliant. If it's not, that's okay. I've had a go. I'm trying. As people say, I'm a novice. I'm not an expert ASMR artist. I've looked at some of what the other artists do, and to be honest, some of the harsh mouth snapping noises and right in your face, and I'm not sure about, to be honest. I prefer my voice keeping calm. I do play with a few noises. Perhaps I'll put at the end of this video a few noises that people said to me that they like. Some people said they like tapping the microphone, but that, depending on how you've got your mic set, can be a bit sort of sometimes harsh. This one, what does this sound like? Sort of kind of like a heartbeat, which I think is quite relaxing. It's sort of, yeah. You know, there's another thing that I do to relax. I've got to dig them out. I've got CDs with like rain noises, thunderstorms, but not harsh, just background noise. And sometimes I used to put those on when I was trying to get to sleep. And I've got a couple of little projectors. They're like planetary projectors, and you put these little discs in, and you point it at the ceiling, and it gives like a galaxy. You can have all different planets, and it puts. I like the one with the moon and the stars, and it gently turns. And I like to put that on and have a thunderstorm playing in the distance quietly. It's so therapeutic. Really got to give it a go. Helps me get to sleep. But yeah, onwards. There will be a lot. I might try and set that up actually. Once I've moved to an ASMR video with perhaps the moon and stars projector behind me, dimly lit, and in the background, if I can get the sound right, the noise of a thunderstorm with me just talking about days gone by. Is that a good idea? Possibly. I don't know. But yeah, thank you everybody for the subs of subscribing. I'm almost at the first stage of monetization. It's incredible. And I was honest in one of my other videos. Of course I want to earn. I've got to keep going. Got my daughter to support. And we've got to find a home. And yeah, we will. But let's have a listen to a couple of the sounds that people said to me when I was first experimenting they liked. One of them, no, that was the dog. If that bled over through the mic, she's laying in here, groaning. Just old Springer Spaniel. Somebody said to me they liked this. It's a ratchet tape measure. I like that because you don't have to use the lock button, but that ratchety noise, but when you press the button it gets a bit of a harsh sound, sort of like it's quite harsh. But then somebody said they liked ratcheting sounds, so I went and got my ratchet crimpers, and these have got springs in and they make quite a unique sound. I quite like that sound. I did have a ratchet spanner, but I think I put it back in my toolbox. Somebody said they like tapping the microphone, and could I tap the microphone? Well, I did that. Running your fingers over the microphone. Yes, there's a little dent there. Somebody picked up on that. It was like it when I got it out of the box. Another sound was the scissors. Whoops, I tapped the microphone. It's quite a good sound. I thought perhaps a drumstick tapping the microphone would be good, but I think that's quite harsh. If I tap the mic, I think it doesn't work. That's too abrupt, isn't it? I did like the plastic spoons. Gotta find the settings, but if somebody else does it and it sounds a little bit different, I think I need one of those thinner plastic spoons like you get from the takeaways. This perhaps is too thick, but you get that. going to continue. I'm going to be me. I'm not going to try and emulate anybody else. Find my journey. Stick with me. And we'll discover together. You can follow my journey over the next few months. How I'm getting on. Having to pack things away. Having to get rid of an awful lot of stuff. I've got a huge workshop which I can't take with me. So, yeah, as I say, onwards and upwards, and we'll catch you in the next video.